100,000 subscribers. I'm not really a new channel. I've been around about 7 years. It says here I posted this first video 7 years ago. But I took breaks, and that was kind of detrimental as far as progression in my channel. But that being said, personal life is personal life. Consistency, but not burning yourself out. And I think the consistency is key. The slow wins the race. But the long pauses, as far as development of my channel, wasn't good. But personal things happen. You know. Okay, so I'll dive into the video and just let's get a brief synopsis of my topics that I was touching on, and then we'll go to the next video. I wish I would have started when I was back in the 240s, but this is how much I weigh right now. Flip this camera around. I talk about fitness in this first video. You see the pull-up bars, and I did the weigh-in. Coincidentally, I had the weight loss journey series, and then I compiled it into a short version because it was 7 episodes. I compiled it into a short version, one video, and then a short. Don't touch the soda. I look young. That's the main thing you can do. Back then, 7 years ago, So yeah, I'm gonna post some more videos. I'm trying to get some subscribers right now. I'll probably show some workouts, invest in the camera and stuff like that. Yeah, so I did an introduction. I touched on topics that I like to talk about. Kind of remain consistent from the introduction through the middle of the videos, all the way until we just dropped another weight loss journey. After you get your videos up, you want to look at the profile of your channel. You don't want to just look like an ordinary YouTube profile. If you're delving into the YouTube video posting world, you want to transform into a channel. So as you can see, I put the photos, change the photos, right? I was always a car guy, and I thought that would be beneficial for YouTube, and it has been. YouTube really loves cars, so I leveraged that and put it on YouTube. It's kind of been back in the two teens. It fluctuates from like 216 to 219. At the time, I was in the fitness a lot. So basically, a lot of my videos would start off like this because it's easy. I can just mount the camera up, press record. It seems like I was holding it right here. You see it shaking a little bit. You see it shaking a little bit. So at this point, I didn't have a mount just yet. But these are some of the easiest videos to record. In the car, you got the control of your sound better. Sometimes you're in the house recording. It's kind of awkward to people in the house walking around banging dishes and stuff. So in the car is a controlled environment. It's a good place to record vlogs. We're gonna move on, probably skip a few videos, kind of get through it and speed it up. So it appears I got into just various vlogs. I'm talking about Lyft, Uber videos. I made 4,000 on Uber and Lyft in 1 week. So those are, just kind of vlog videos about Uber and Lyft. It's kind of what I started posting them. Okay, so the Mustang drag race was considered a higher view count. As you can see, though, the car stuff is like where I got in my niche. The Uber Lyft stuff, it wasn't big views, but it was views. So when you're a new channel, that's really the point, is to get views and get your name out there, get yourself into the rotation of the algorithm. And that's by putting videos up and putting content up. So we followed that up, the racing video, which was probably considered a success to me. I don't think it was the greatest video, but it was video nonetheless. It was still memories. It wasn't horrible, but it's always kind of cringy to see yourself on camera. Some people do the faceless. Some people, I'm kind of a big critic of myself. So like, I don't like some of my videos. So that's what I try to tailor some of my new videos to something that I think that I would like and other people would like also. It's the learning process. It's a learning curve, but you want to do your due diligence. So I followed it up with, this was an absolute banger, in my best video. If I could do it over again, I probably would change some things. I might make it a tad shorter, but it got a lot of hours. I got a lot of views, 107,000 views. Okay, and then I did a slideshow. I have several slideshows on my channel that do generate views, and so there's always going to be an issue with like the music that you choose to put on there. Is that copywritten? So it's just you got to know how to do it. I would say that take your photos, always have photos, and always have a slideshow of your most recent photos, maybe 40, 50 photos, a little music, and you can even talk over it, and just to get content on air, and work on editing it and making it look professional and neat. That's the whole thing, professional and neat. I'll turn it off. So I got the Oakland Treasures that generated about 600 plus views, and then is Uber shortchanging drivers. So I went back to my bread and butter after I had success with a few videos, and then I tied in my Uber and Lyft videos, which weren't getting that many more views. So now we're generating views. We have a good buzz going. And so instead of getting 40, 50 views, or we had some, I've never been able to match 107,000, but that's over the course of 6, 7 years though. That wasn't an instant. This is all old content that has been generating views over the years. And then, okay, I had a good video, another 4,500 after just, mediocre views. But this, for a small channel, somebody who's starting off, it's all relative. You're excited to get any views because it's going into the larger pool of views. I then got into workouts, which I touched on in my original video. We did workouts. We did some video games. So I did a lot of cell phone, like tech reviews. I did a couple of unboxings. things like that. I got into game reviews. It wasn't really a lot of high views, but it racked up views. And believe it or not, I probably got a couple of subscribers here and there. It's kind of a wide range of topics. It's not really niche. I'm not really narrowed in on anything. More so just vlogging, lifestyle things that I'm into. I don't know if that would be, for me personally, it works. I don't know if that would work for you. Some people might have a niche topic that they want to work on. This is more so just a lifestyle vlog. I got another good one. What if an Uber passenger vomits in the car? That was 6,000 views. So this is tying back in the Uber views where I was getting 40, 50 views in a car vlog to where we tied in with an Uber video and 6,000 views. We have the weight loss journey. We have those episodes. We did Clash of the Titans. This is more track and car stuff. Cars seem to get the most of my views. Car things, how to, things like that. Those is what get the views. How to, car stuff, car things, guy stuff gets the views from me. Because that's a large portion of my demographic is men. Like a Clash of the Titans short. I didn't know that there was like, there would be issues with, like when they say that you use this music or when they say copyright, I thought that was like I was in trouble or something. So I would take the sound out and then it would just ruin the video, not knowing that nothing was happening to the channel. That you can't really monetize that video, which I wasn't monetized. So that ended up ruining the video. I didn't know. So I ended up taking sound out of videos and then it kind of just unnecessary. More vlogs. I talked about like current events, Takashi69. When I started talking about other YouTube channels, that also got me views because it's, sometimes they, it's kind of like a trending topics, it's kind of riding the wave also, but these were channels that I was watching, what I was interested in. If, besides doing my own channel, these were the people that I was watching. I watched this tall guy, maybe had a couple thousand subscribers or something like that, all the way up to over, I guess he's well over 100,000 right now. And he's still doing his thing and it still works for him. The car reviews, that's what I'm saying. I believe cars for a young male, if you're into cars and if you can kind of afford it, or even if you can afford to go and view the cars, that will get views. Like if you like to go to car shows and things like that, that will get views if you have a good presentation. Like I see guys with drones, like it's when you perfect your craft and when you put together a good craft, that's what gets the views. So you don't necessarily have to participate in the racing. It's cool. It's fun also, but if you're at the scene and you produce good videos, that will get you over. Like but yeah, he did car reviews and cars he didn't own. So that was a good idea and it worked. And he's tall. So it's like, Americans like roomy cars. His concept works. It is niche and it's very successful. So that's what I was saying. Like for me, I'm not a good niche guy. I just kind of go with what I like. I'm all over the place. I'm not really consistent as far as my niche, but as far as what gets me views, I notice it's car things more than most. So we kind of kept it consistent. Some vlog videos didn't really get many views, but it racked up the views. More cell phone stuff, vlogs. We talked about sobriety. Okay, Black Bigelow. We got into Black Bigelow. We milked that. We got some views out of Black Bigelow. So yeah, at the time his name was Black Bigot. So it was kind of catchy name, so we got, we getting some views out of here. And some of these guys are, they're relatively big channels now. Zod, he grew too. Also, he didn't grow as much as some of the others. But he's still around. He's still doing his thing. Got some good views off his, also for me, that's considered decent. I got 1,000 subscribers, so 1,000 views. I wish all my videos could have 1,000 views. So I try to produce better videos nowadays. Get the Jackass. Yes, I can quit. Somebody watch that and give me 200. I posted the classic Mustang. I'm probably going to do another video involving that. And see, that's what I'm saying. See the copyright. So when the sound, it's the music that I have on those videos, it's got flagged. So, but when I was early on in the channel, I didn't know. So YouTube would give you the option to just delete the sound. And so now you have a video with no sound up. So I was better off keeping the sound. And then just, because when you see that warning label, it kind of scares you. And I think that it kind of, it's opposed to certain areas that won't play, certain regions, your videos won't be circulated in that region, I believe. So, I did another slideshow, Bootsy. That one got over 1,000 views. That one did good, for me at least. Just more vlogs. I kind of delved into the vlogs. Vlogs are easy, less edits. You can kind of pump them out, but you gotta have topics. So I was kind of like getting used to being on camera. The other experience with the PG&E blackout, that was a real life event. Just me more talking about channels. This was the Popeyes. This was like a reaction. So we touched on the guy Black Bigelow a lot, and so that talking 5,000 views over the course of the year. So when somebody doesn't really have a lot of views, those matter to them as far as the numbers. I mean, you do need the watch hours if that's what your goal is to monetize. You need watch hours. So you want to get content up. You want to be consistent. You want to have good content. You want to have it framed right. You want to have thumbnails. I would say all of that's important. Lighting, all of that is important. But you want to have good topics. You want to have a good personality. If you don't like being on camera, as you can see, this video is faceless. Yeah, although you see my face for my old content, you just hear my voice. So think about that. There's a faceless option if you don't like being on camera. You can go that route. If you believe that you aren't a good speaker, the best way to perfect your craft is practice. So you have to get in there. You have to get in the booth, or get it. You know, you can do it in the car. I'm in the garage right now, so the sound, I have more control of the sound around me. You know, and so that's what you want to, as far as the sound. So I'm not using a microphone. I'm talking directly into the camera. Hopefully, the phone. Hopefully I'm not annoying. Hopefully I don't sound annoying. So yeah, think about that. You can go faceless. You can pause in between takes, like, so you don't have to do one long rip. You can do a 5-second rip, pause it, gather your thoughts, do another 5-second rip, pause it, gather your thoughts, you know, until you perfect your craft, until you can get your flow down. Pause. But now, as you can see, okay, I'm at the 4 years, and then so I took a break. So boom, 4 years, went to 3 years, and then 1 month ago. So basically, I had not posted a video in about 3 or 4 years. So in that month, just testing the waters. I did, you know, some clips, shorter videos, nothing really over 5 minutes, except for, okay, I did 2 over 5 minutes, the kitchen remodel, and I recapped the fitness journey. So I just recapped that. That was actually 40 minutes of video compressed down to about 8 minutes. Then I added some photos in. It has music and it has a voiceover of me, a faceless face channel, pretty much. You know, I'm doing voiceover, showing my face, but not me talking live, which makes it easier, because, you know, I don't have to set up a vlogging station, you know, lighting. I don't have to worry about, and so that allows me to control my sound better, which I don't have to worry about sound. It gives me more time to vlog. Actually, I can get more minutes out in reality with the faceless, because I don't have to worry about all of those other factors. Now, that being said, maybe once or twice a month, I'll go in and then even do some lives or whatever, something like that, to generate my watch hours. But you don't have to always be face on every video. You know, you don't have to always, like, you know, always have to worry about what are you going to wear, or did you shave, you know, this and that. You know, you can focus on getting content out more than, you know, other factors that could slow down the process, which makes it harder, which creates sort of a burnout. And so you just want to have a balance of getting good edited videos, good thumbnails, marketing your video through your social medias, and just time and consistency. Not every video is not going to be a banger. Off the, you know, every once in a while a video takes off down the road. So keep it fresh, keep the content pumping, keep marketing your videos. Shorts. I didn't have shorts, so these are my latest shorts. So those really have been driving my viewers and my subscribers. I added about roughly 300 subscribers just going on a short mission for over the last month. Now, here's something that you need to know. Short views do not count towards your getting monetized as far as ads. Short views, it doesn't go towards your 4,000 watch hours. So shorts don't go towards watch hours. Shorts go towards views, but you would need 10 million views. And as you can see at the rate that I'm going, 10 million views anytime soon. And that's the thing, it has to be 10 million views in 30 days or 90 days. I'm not going to get that in 90 days at this rate. So I would go after, and here's, see, even with the most popular one at 12,000 views, I'm not going to get to 10 million views in 90 days, even at peak rate, which I'm not currently getting. I'm not going to reach 10 million views in 90 days at this rate. So we're going to have to go after the watch hours, and just know that while shorts will drive subscribers, it will drive views. It will not drive the watch hours, as far as if monetization through Google ads in your videos is your end game. So just keep that in mind. For a building new channel, I think it's great, because these little minute clips will help you perfect your editing game, because you only got a minute, and the first 15 seconds matter the most. And so it's building that short, the intro, a body, and a conclusion. Think of it like that. And so, and if you can do that for a minute, you can do that for 10 minutes. If you can do that for 10 minutes, you can do that for an hour. If you can do that for an hour, you can do that for several hours. And then so when you get people watching your videos, this quantifies into watch hours, and you need 4,000 of those. So you want to draw people to your videos, you want to keep them watching, and you want them to come back. And so if you can start with 10 subscribers, quantify that to 100 subscribers, and on to 1,000, and then remain consistent for 10 years, you'll have maybe 100,000 subscribers, maybe 1 million, who knows? So it just depends on the journey that you're willing to take, and how dedicated and how good you are at your craft. You know, what are you bringing content that people want to see? There's a lane for everybody. How wide is that lane? How narrow is that lane? How fast is that lane? We don't know. That's up for you to find out. So, like I said, I'm not really a niche type of guy, although I will say cars, worked for me the most. All right, everybody, Mr. 707 out.